Hello, someone joined. Let me know if I'm visible, audible. Is it too cold? Yeah, it is. For a change, it is cold in Hyderabad. So this year, Hyderabad has seen the most cold I have seen in Hyderabad so far. Means I am in Hyderabad for from 2003, 15 years. I haven't seen that much of a cold so far. So yeah, it is kind of little bit. So let's wait for a few minutes, then we will start with the wealth related session. I hope we will have more people joining today. Wealth is important for all of us. Hello. It is kind of good work, right? Just waiting for the people to join. Audience, let the audience come. So I think we should start. Or we should wait. I gave time of 11:30. So I think we should wait for few minutes. Hello Sadhna, how are you? Let's begin. Okay. So today's topic we are going to discuss is about wealth and how to see your possibility of gaining wealth through astrology. Okay. So first of all, I am not the one who will at any time will condemn wealth or prosperity. We have condemned wealth enough in India, and we are seeing the result of that. That we are a poor country. It is the just the result of condemning wealth and prosperity. So I will always appreciate wealth, and I will always want everyone to be wealthy. Second thing is that anyone can gain wealth. Wealth and prosperity, it is in everyone's chart. Okay. What astrology tells you is your best possibility of wealth. Okay. I am fine, thank you. Best possibility of wealth means from where you can expect to have the best wealth in your life. Okay. uh, Everyone may make some money, right? There is no one in this world who doesn't make money if you are ready to put some efforts. Okay. Many a times, even if you are not putting efforts, you can get wealth from inheritance or something like that, right? So it is not that only few people are supposed to be rich, only few people are supposed to be prosperous. Anyone can gain wealth if is ready to put efforts. But what astrology shows is your best possibility of gaining wealth, where your best wealth lies is can be seen from that can be seen from your chart. Okay. Second thing is what I feel is that anyone's best possibility of gaining wealth is through business. Okay, anyone, any person in the world, if he is thinking about becoming rich, I am sorry to say, but no one ever became rich by doing job. Okay, you have to get into the business field, you have to get interacted with people, and this I can tell from my own experience of last 4 years. Okay, for 6 years I was in job, now I am in 4 years in business, so I can tell that from my own experience that your best possibility of gaining wealth is through business. Why so? When you are in job setup, you are just dependent upon one person, right? One person or one company, your boss, your authority figure, whomsoever he is. When you are in job, you are dependent upon that person to give you monthly pay. Your hikes, your rewards and recognition depend upon that person, right? But when you are in business, now you are interacting with the whole world. Now you are talking with everyone, and your possibility of gaining wealth increases manifold. Okay, now anyone from the world can come and give you money if you are in business. Now you are not dependent upon one person. So that's what the main thing is about wealth, that your best wealth, anyone's best wealth is always in the business, it is never in the job setup. Okay, so it is not to condemn the job setup or people who are in job setup. I am not condemning them, I am not criticizing them, I am just telling that okay, if you want best wealth in this life, then get into business, you have no other option. Okay, as I said, no one ever became wealthy by doing jobs. Okay, so first thing is that. Then we can segregate this session into few parts, like wealth through planets, then houses, then signs, and then nakshatras. That will be helpful. So first of all, if we want to see wealth from planet wise, Venus and Jupiter, they are the main planets of wealth. Venus, because it is natural ruler of the second house of wealth through Taurus sign. Jupiter is more about fortune. Jupiter is ruler of the ninth house, natural ninth house through Sagittarius sign, which is the house of fortune and luck. And whenever we are wealthy, we feel lucky about it. Okay, wealth of finance comes with the sense of security. Understand why wealth is so important. As I said, that I am not the one who will condemn wealth. Wealth is important because it gives a sense of security, that whatever may happen, we will be able to manage it. Okay, even if I meet with an accident, if I have a illness, I will have a sense of security in my mind. Okay, I have enough wealth with me, and I will able to cope with it. Okay, but when you are not, you don't have that financial stability in your life, then you are afraid of any such situation. So that's why wealth is important, and that's why ninth house, which is basically the house of fortune and luck, becomes the one of the houses of wealth, because when you are wealthy, you feel fortunate. When you are wealthy, you feel lucky. Another reason is the ninth house is the house of people of different culture. Okay, so it includes almost everyone in the world. Okay, and anyone who is of a different culture than yours is ninth house. So your best fortune, best wealth, or best luck can only come when you are interacting and dealing with people of different ethnicity, different culture. and that again can only happen through business only. It cannot happen through job. Okay. So Venus, because it rules the second house Taurus of the original chart, and that's why it is wealth. Jupiter, because it rules the ninth house Sagittarius of the original chart, that's why it is the planet of wealth. Saturn also gives wealth, but it gives slow wealth, means it improves slowly. It requires lots of hard work to gain wealth from Saturn, and it takes a long time. But good thing about Saturn is that if it gives in a long term, then that wealth stays for a long term. Okay, that is the thing with Saturn. It gives very slowly, but when it gives, it will stay with you for a long term. That is the thing with Saturn. Rahu can explode things. Okay, now you can understand Rahu as the opposite of Saturn. Saturn gives slowly and it gives for a long time. Rahu can give sudden windfall of money, but as it is a malefic planet, you may not be able to save it. Okay, for a long term. That can happen with Rahu. That if Rahu is in money related houses or money related signs, or Rahu is sitting with Venus and Jupiter, it can give lots of wealth. It can just explode your possibility of gaining wealth, but at the same time it remains a malefic planet, so that wealth may not be able to stay with you. Okay. A good thing with Saturn is that although it gives after a long term and hard work, perseverance, but that wealth stays with you once you acquire it. Okay. Ketu's position in wealth matters is that whenever Ketu is connected with wealth related houses and planets, person is not much interested in gaining wealth, because Ketu is isolation and separation. Person feels separated from the concept of gaining wealth or hoarding wealth. Okay, he is not much interested in gaining wealth, and that's why, as he is not looking for it, a universe provides it. Okay, or we can take it in reverse order, that they are naturally so wealthy from their birth. Okay, from their birth only they are so rich, so wealthy, that they don't even care for wealth. Okay, for gaining more wealth and all that greed is not there, that desire is not there, because all they have seen from their childhood is wealth only, luxury only. So that is what happens with Ketu. If Ketu is in second house or 11th house, these people can be extremely rich, and that's why inherently, means from their birth itself, they can be extremely rich, and that's why they don't even care for gaining more wealth. Okay, so these are the planets related with wealth. Venus, Jupiter, which can give a normal wealth. Saturn can give wealth after delay and perseverance, hard work. Rahu can give sudden windfall of money, but there is a possibility that you will also lose the money at the same speed. Then Ketu, which just makes you completely separated from the idea of hoarding wealth. Okay, these are the planets. Now houses. Second house is the main house of wealth. Planets in the second house and the second house lord's position is enough to tell you where the person's best wealth lies in this life. Okay, whichever planet rules that house and its position, and whichever planet is sitting in the second house, that shows that gives a basic idea where the person will gain best of wealth. Like my second house is ruled by Jupiter. Jupiter is in the ninth house. Ninth house is of law, plus it is of guiding, counseling, and religion and ancient texts. So my possibility of gaining wealth is in these fields. Previously I was a lawyer, now I'm in astrology, ninth house related things. Okay. I also have Venus in the second house. Venus rules my seventh house, so it is through business. Okay, so this is what second house shows. Second house shows your best possibility of gaining wealth. Also, if someone is in too much of hurry, understand, when you are practicing astrology, you will find some people who are just in too much of hurry. They don't have that much of time for a proper consultation. They just want a quick analysis of their chart. In that scenario, if someone is asking for career, what is the best possibility of the career, this is the quickest way. Second house lord position. Wherever second house lord is sitting, that's where he will gain the best wealth, and that should be his priority in career. Okay. Now it depends upon the planets who are involved. Like if Saturn rules your second house, or Saturn sits into the second house, it shows slow progress in wealth, so slow growth in wealth. Then if any other malefic planet, Mars is there, or Mars rules it, it shows a person would have to put efforts and actions in gaining wealth. So it depends upon lots of things, right? Fifth house, second house is first main house related with wealth. Fifth house is the house of celebrities. Okay, understand, fifth house is naturally the house of Leo. It is the house of celebrities. It is the house of all the creative work, media or movies or art, cinema. Plus it is house of kings, the politics. That's why it becomes the house of wealth. Okay, because if you go into these fields, you are going to gain wealth, good wealth. Okay, what I feel is most important house for wealth is the 8th house. Okay, understand it like this. First house me, second house is my wealth, 7th house is other people, 8th house is other people wealth. So the wealth of the whole world is in the 8th house. Wealth of everyone except me is in the 8th house. Okay, so that is why I feel that 8th house is the most important house of the for the matter of wealth. It can be seen from other perspective also, like 7th house is house of business, 8th house is second from the 7th, so it becomes gain of business or wealth of business. So it is 7th house is important for business. If someone is planning for doing business, 7th house is important, but more important is the 8th house. What is your possibility of gaining wealth through your business? Okay, what is the possibility that you will provide services and you will get wealth out of other people? Okay, so 8th house becomes the most important. Okay, I said that second house is first important, but if you ask me the most important house for wealth, where you can get maximum wealth, it is the 8th house, because it is the wealth of the other people. Everyone except you has their wealth in the 8th house, and it is your wish. If you go into the business, you can acquire that wealth. Okay. 9th house, as I said, it is the house of luck and fortune. Plus it is the house of dealing with other people and people of different ethnicity. So when you are dealing with people of different culture, different ethnicity, that means you are dealing with people of whole world. Okay, anyone from anywhere can come and take your services and give you wealth. Okay, in return. So that's why 9th house becomes the house of wealth. Then 11th house is the house of gains, your income, your monthly or weekly or daily income. That is the 11th house. So 11th house is not like something which can give you a windfall of money. Okay, understand it like this, that all other houses can give you lots of wealth. Second house, fifth house, eighth house, ninth house, all these houses can give you lots of wealth. 11th house is your regular income, the weekly or monthly income which you get. Okay, that is seen from 11th house more so, because natural 11th house is Aquarius, ruled by Saturn. So Saturn is about repetitive work and getting a set income. Okay, so 11th house becomes that sort of income which you gain in a daily, weekly or monthly basis. Okay, but at the same time it is also house of entrepreneurship. So if anyone goes into entrepreneurship with time, okay, understand, here time is important. No business can give you wealth from the very beginning, from the first day. Business takes time to set up. You have to give first couple of years in setting up the business, and then it will start giving you wealth. So if anyone wants to get into entrepreneurship or serving humanity, the 11th house matters. He will have to first invest in it, first give some time in it, and then he can expect some wealth out of it. So 11th house won't give you the windfall of money, but still it is one of the important houses of money. So when it comes to houses, we have second house, fifth house, eighth house, ninth house, and the 11th house. These are the important houses of wealth. Then signs. If we come to signs, what are the zodiac signs which can give you wealth? It is the same, means Taurus, because it is the natural sign of wealth and assets and hoarding wealth. Your resources is seen from Taurus. Wherever Taurus is falling in your chart, that's where you can gain wealth. Like for a Capricorn ascendant person, Taurus falls into fifth house. Fifth house is the house of creativity and all these things, education and teaching, counseling. So they can get best wealth through that fifth house related matters. For Aquarius ascendant, it is fourth house. So they can get wealth from their mother, real estate, or from any work which is done from home. That is their best possibility of gaining wealth. So wherever Taurus is falling in your chart, that's where you will get the best wealth. Okay, like for a Cancer ascendant person, Taurus is their 11th house, entrepreneurship. Okay, by serving humanity, by serving a higher cause, they can get the best wealth. Leo sign, again it is the fifth sign, represents the energy of fifth house. It is because of that reason that it is the sign of authorities, celebrities, politicians and government. So when you are in this field of kind of page 3, you will get a luxurious life, or you will get the wealthy life, right? So Leo is for that reason, the celebrity status. Virgo is the sign of wealth and finance, because it is most closely related with stocks and any kind of financial dealing. Okay, so Virgo, wherever Virgo is falling, if you are interested in that stocks and share market related things, then Virgo can be an extremely powerful sign to give you wealth. Like Virgo is most commonly seen for people like who are chartered accountants, who are in the business of stock and exchange and any kind of financial nature of business. That is Virgo. Okay, so it becomes the important sign for gaining good wealth. Libra is the sign of business, so we can include Gemini also. Gemini is also sign of business. Again, it is just because of the nature of business, because you are into business, and somehow business gives you good wealth. So Libra is because of that reason. Plus Libra is also ruled by Venus. Okay, so it gets the additional benefits of rulership of Venus, so it becomes the sign of wealth. Then, so sign wise, we have Taurus, Leo, Virgo, Libra. I am not saying that other signs cannot give wealth. Okay, likewise, I am not saying that other houses or other planets cannot give wealth. They all can give wealth. We are just talking about the best possibility. Okay, they all can give wealth. Like I said, everyone makes money in life. Okay, if you put effort, you will get money. So everyone makes money. These are the best possibilities. Okay, nakshatra wise, any nakshatra ruled by Venus, Bharani, Purva Falguni, Purva Ashada. These three nakshatra, if you have any planet in these nakshatras, those planet can bring some wealth. Now again, it depends upon the planet which is involved. Like if like I have Saturn and Rahu in Purva Falguni, so that makes it sure that my best wealth will be after 35 when Saturn matures. Okay, so you have to also include that planet which is sitting in these houses, these signs or these nakshatras. That planet will play a huge role. Okay, suppose I had not had this Saturn is sitting there, only Rahu in Purva Falguni, then I might have been in this work from very early in my life. But because Saturn was sitting there, it delayed. It made me do more hard work, and then it gave the result. Okay, so this is also important. So nakshatra wise, Venus ruled nakshatra Bharani, Purva Falguni and Purva Ashada. These are the Venus ruled nakshatra. They can give good wealth. Jupiter ruled nakshatra, same reason. Jupiter represents prosperity, wealth. So Punarvasu, Vishakha and Purvabhadra. These nakshatras can give wealth. Now because they are ruled by Jupiter, they can give best wealth if you are in professions like teaching or counseling or guiding people. Okay. Then Revati and Dhanishta are the actual nakshatras of wealth. Revati itself represents wealth, and if you just split the word Dhanishta, Dhan plus Ishta, okay, so it is all about wealth and finance. Dhanishta is represents the most lavish life. It is the life of a king or someone living in palace or like that. So Dhanishta can give lots of wealth. Likewise Revati. Revati is the literal translation of Revati is wealth. Okay. So these two nakshatras can also give lots of wealth. Rohini. Rohini is because Rohini was the most beautiful wife of Moon and most loved. And Moon, Rohini is all about living conveniently, living a convenient life, not facing any hurdles. Okay, as I said, that when you have wealth or finance in your life, it gives a sense of security to you. That okay, fine, whatever may happen, we will deal with it. We have enough security with us. So Rohini represents that type of feeling where someone is very convenient, very living a very luxurious life, even if not luxurious, just a convenient life, that okay fine, let any problem can come and I will deal with it. So Rohini becomes important. Then Magha is because of the again celebrity status, the kingliness. Just because a king cannot be poor. Let's understand this. No king can be poor. No celebrity can be poor. People say that this celebrity has that much of loan, then this celebrity has that much of debt, but they are still celebrity if they wish. Because of their name, they can still get rid of that situation at any time. We have seen examples of Amitabh Bachchan. He was in so much of debt, but because of his name and because of his work in KBC and all the things after that, he came out of that wealth. So that celebrity status, the name itself becomes the synonym of wealth. They can gain wealth at any time. Okay. Same thing is, I think, for Michael Jackson. There was lots of talk about he was in lot of debt and all that thing. But even in that time period, he was living the most luxurious life. Right? So Maha is because of the celebrity status it gives to a person. The wealth automatically comes. Then finally Uttara Falguni, because of the financial nature. Uttara Falguni comes after Purva Falguni. Purva Falguni is all about finances and wealth. Uttara Falguni shows the person who deals with finances and wealth, who deals with I said the stock exchange or any kind of financial dealings. That is Uttara Falguni. Okay. So that gives lots of wealth. Because Uttara Falguni comes under Virgo sign. So all the things I have talked about Virgo being the sign of financial dealings or stock market or accountancy, all the things apply for Uttara Falguni also. They can gain wealth through wealth, finance in financial field of work. Okay, so nakshatra wise, Venus ruled nakshatra, Jupiter ruled nakshatras, Revati, Dhanishta, Rohini, Magha and Uttara Falguni. These are the main nakshatras which can give you good amount of wealth. Again, this whole situation, this whole analysis is for best wealth, best possibility of wealth in your chart. Other signs, other houses, other nakshatras, other planets can also give wealth, but not up to that possibility. Again, it all depends upon the individual chart. At the end of the day, the chart you are reading, that chart becomes important. Okay, if someone has Saturn in the second house or Saturn in the seventh house and he is in early life, right, initial life, in his 20s, then business may not be a good idea, because business can give wealth after a certain time period. Okay, his wealth will grow with some difficulties because he is still in 20s, right? He may not even consider business as a good idea, but when he is in the same person has crossed mid 30s, now he is ready for that challenge. Now he will take that scenario of going into business more seriously. Okay, so it all depends upon individual and individual chart. Then that's where we have the best possibility. So just to recap, wealth related planets are Venus, Jupiter, Saturn, Rahu and Ketu for the different reasons, right, as we talked about. Then houses are second house, fifth house, eighth house, ninth house and 11th house. If you ask me the biggest possibility of gaining wealth, it is eighth house. Okay, because it is the house of other people wealth of everyone in the world. Signs Taurus, Leo, Virgo and Libra for different reasons as discussed. And then nakshatras are Venus ruled, and Jupiter ruled nakshatras: Revati, Dhanishta, uh, Rohini, Magha, and Uttara Falguni. That's it. That's how you can get good wealth. Hello. Let's see if there is any question. Hi. Anushri has a friend. Leo ascendant Mercury in Lagna along with Sun and Jupiter. I think you have asked these questions quite a few times. Everything in first house, what does it mean? I think I have replied what does it mean at least couple of times. So what about Swati? Swati is as it is part of Libra sign, okay, and it is ruled by Rahu. Plus, Swati is represented by wind. Okay. Now understand that wind is the most independent thing in the world. You cannot capture wind. Okay. So Swati represents independent people. Whoever has many planets in Swati or moon in Swati or Swati as ascendant nakshatra or even sun in Swati, they would like to live an independent life. Okay, so that makes them gravitate towards a business. Okay, because in business you are independent. So if as you are asking about what about Swati can give good wealth, but it can give in the business environment where you are working independently. If the same person is trying to do jobs, then he may not be happy, he may not get that much of wealth. Okay. Saturn, Venus both are in 12th house Sagittarius sign. Does it mean wealth from abroad? Yes, it means wealth from, because your ascendant Lord Saturn is in 12th house. So, and it is in Sagittarius neutral sign. So, it shows kind of foreign settlement for you or whomsoever this person is. It shows a possibility of foreign settlement, and that your wealth is coming from foreign lands, matters of spirituality or higher education. But as it is Saturn, it may happen with delay in life, maybe in your 30s or after mid 30s. Beautiful. Thank you. No questions. All understood or nothing understood. No questions can only be in two cases, that everything understood or nothing understood. So let me know if anyone else has any question. I will be more there. Ascendant Virgo 5 degree in Uttara Falguni. Okay, so I don't get any information from this position. It is Virgo ascendant, it is Uttara Falguni, but where the ascendant Lord is sitting, where the second house, all these things, it is not there. I cannot say anything about this. I am sorry. Sir, it's a very nice, informative and interesting session as always. Thank you. What about Jupiter Rahu in Revati? Jupiter Rahu together can give extreme wealth because of Rahu's nature of exploding things. Revati is, as I said, it is basically the nakshatra of wealth. Plus, it is nakshatra of creativity also. It is understand that Revati is the last nakshatra of last sign. Okay, Pisces is the last sign. Revati is the final nakshatra. Pisces represents spirituality or creativity, imagination. Revati represents deepest level of spirituality, deepest level of creativity and imagination. So their best possibility of gaining wealth is through either spirituality, creativity or imagination. These three fields. Most commonly, I have seen people. Music is big possibility with Dhanishta and Revati, for the common reason because Dhanishta is ruled by Dhanishta is represented by drums and flutes, and Revati is again represented by drums. So music becomes big possibility for anyone who has planets in Revati, or Revati is prominent in his chart, or Dhanishta also. And this is one funny thing is that how these things come as accurately as this, that if Dhanishta is prominent or Revati is prominent, not only they will be interested in music, they will be interested in drums only, in playing drums or flute. So it is as accurate as this. Jupiter 27, Rahu 5 degree in ascendant, Moon Ketu in Uttara Falguni in 7th house. Jupiter is in Revati, Rahu is not in Revati, right? So Rahu, I would say, will be in Uttara Bhadra. Okay. Moon Ketu in Uttar Falguni in so I see only from the information available, I see two fields, either in spirituality, religion related, or in matters of financial negotiation, financial dealings. This person can gain good wealth. Okay, because Uttara Falgun Virgo, Ketu can give great possibility. Ketu can give great possibility of analysis. When Ketu is in Virgo, it makes person very good editor. Okay, if Ketu is in Virgo, plus they can be very good, especially because Moon is involved. Moon with Ketu in Virgo, they can be very good psychoanalysis. If you just go and see the chart of Carl Jung, it is on my website. Carl Jung had the same axis of Rahu and Ketu. Ketu in Virgo, Rahu in Pisces. It becomes very important for anyone in psychological fields. That is also one of the possibility. It is more so with this person is because Moon is sitting with Ketu. This person can be very much interested in reading the psychology of people and all. Any further question, or I will just what factors in Kundli give sudden wealth through lottery and speculation? Again, it is 8th house mainly. If 8th house Lord is sitting into the 2nd house, okay, 8th house is the house of lottery and speculation. Its Lord sitting in the 2nd house shows you are gaining wealth out of lottery and speculation. 5th house is also a house of speculative businesses like stock market and share market and all. That can also give you wealth from that fifth that type of dealings like lottery or speculation. So eighth house is main. If someone really wants to make big money, eighth house is the main thing. I think we are done. Yeah, almost. It is 1 hour. Anyways, if you have any further question, factors for two source of work giving regular income, example given, service and side business. Two source of work, it is mainly when dual signs are involved in your career related houses or in your ascendant. Okay, dual signs are Gemini, Virgo, Sagittarius and Pisces. If these signs become prominent in your chart, they can handle many things, not only two sources of income, they can have multiple sources of income. Okay, they can handle many things all together when dual signs are becoming prominent. So basically dual sign gives two or three or many sources of income. Okay, even you can say that, okay, Gemini falling into the second house of wealth. Gemini is dual sign, so it can give two sources of income or two sources of wealth. Gemini or Virgo falling into the 11th house, again two sources of income. Okay, there can be possibility like this. फिर Jupiter in ninth house Pushya Nakshatra and score with Venus conjunction Ashlesha Nakshatra going through Venus Dasha. Money comes through which profession? Counseling or astrology or totally something else? Biggest possibility is counseling and astrology related things. As ninth house is all about it. Venus rules your 7th and 12th, Jupiter rules your 2nd and 5th. So it is mainly because through your counseling related work, whether you are interested in astrology or any other type of counseling depends upon that. But any type of counseling, teaching or guiding people can help you in gaining wealth. My 8th house lord is in 11th house. I think you are Virgo ascendant, so 8th lord will be Aries, and Aries lord in 11th house will be debilitated in Cancer. I would advise not to go into the speculation field because it is debilitated. Okay, so it may end up in your losses. Okay, then because or if you are asking for some other person, then it depends upon the planet and its dignity in 11th house. But if it is Virgo, because your last question was for Virgo ascendant person, so I am just assuming that you are Virgo ascendant person. From Virgo ascendant person, 8th house is ruled by Mars through Aries sign. Aries lord Mars is debilitated in 11th house Cancer. So I would not recommend this person to go into the speculation and all, because it may end up in some losses. Okay, because it is debilitated. I have a friend Ardra Rahu in the 10th, into many business lines. Yes, it can give lots of the dual signs. Thank you. What do you think about 9th and 10th lord with Ketu in the second house of Scorpio? Moon Mercury with Ketu in Scorpio. Okay, second lord in 4th house. with Lagna Lord Venus. Okay, there are too many things here, but I will try. You have Moon Mercury Ketu conjunction in Scorpio. It can give you a great ability to research and in the occult side of field. Plus, uh, the second lord coming into the fourth house shows that your wealth will come through your home based work. When you work from your home and your private offices, own private office, then you will have the best possibility of wealth. Mm, Mars is with Venus, yes, that is the thing. So a big possibility can be that you may be inclined towards occult or any research oriented subject, and that can give you good wealth. I think we are done. 1 hour. If anyone has any further question, they are more than welcome to post it. I will try my best to reply. Okay, take care. Bye.